welcome back to my channel. So today we're doing a voiceover because I had a lot of filming problems and I had my little niece with me, so it was pretty chaotic. Anyways, let's just get right into the video. I'm taking Flamingo from my Jungle Rock palette and taking a flat top shader brush and just going ahead and putting it right into my crease. And then I am taking that same shade mixed with the purple and lightly go in to my crease. As you can see here, I'm going to tap off the excess powder. And then I'm just going to, of course, like I said, go into the crease to deepen it up. And now I'm going to be taking a really small and precise brush, and I'm going to go ahead and just apply the purple shade only in the crease area, and you can do it a little bit harsh because we're going to be blending it out later with the rest of the shades. And now that everything's blended out, I'm going to be taking that same shader brush that I used in the beginning, and I'm just going to go ahead and blend all the shades together without adding any product. And now just going back in with that same purple shade, and we're just going to define it a little bit more before we cut the crease. To cut the crease, I find it easier to use a small flat brush, so I'm going to be taking my concealer and just following my crease on my eyelids. But as you can see here, I go just a little bit over it to open up my eyes more. And then of course, when you're dealing with creams, you always want to set it so it doesn't crease, and that's what I'm just doing here before I apply any shimmers to the lid. And now I'm going to be taking my really beat up Jaclyn Hill palette, and I'm just going to be taking a really bright shimmer shade and apply that right onto the crease just so that it can glisten and just look really pretty. I don't really want anything too dramatic to where it's going to be blending in with my colorful shades. And I'm going to be taking Just a Kiss from the Friendcation palette and apply that right over because it just gives it a really beautiful sheen. And since we just applied the lid shades, it might run over the crease or the outer corners, so I'm just taking the purple and reblending that into the lid shade so that it's not super harsh and everything just blends very smoothly together. And it might run over a little bit, so you can always go back in with your concealer and just run it over the crease, as you can see I did here, but just lightly do it, and you're just gonna have to keep blending and blending. To define the outer corners more, I'm going to be taking a black shade and apply that right on the outer corners, as you can see here, but I'm going really light in with it because I don't want it to look too dramatic and too dark, and black is a really hard shade to blend with and work with, so as I said, just go in lightly with it at a time. Be taking a flat brush, and I dipped it in the purple and black, but of course I wipe it on the back of my hand so it's not as harsh, and I'm gonna go ahead and line the top of the crease to define it more. As you can see there, it literally just changed it so much, and it makes your lids look so deep and defined. If you find yourself doing it a little too harsh, you can always go back in with your concealer like I said earlier. And now you'll be seeing me go back and forth while trying to perfect this crease. Blending is so important when doing your eyeshadow, so I'm just taking this crease brush and just blending all the shades together. Going back in with my Jaclyn Hill palette, I'm taking that really pretty emerald green and a really flat shader brush. I am applying that right on the lash line so that it can blend with our bottom lash line later. And as you can see here, it did get a little too bright, so I just took a flat fluffy brush and just swept it right across to give it a little bit more of a natural look. And then it did go over my outer corner a little bit, so I just went ahead and laid the purple right over it again. And then I'm just applying mascara now to prepare to put on lashes. And let's go ahead and do my face makeup. So I'm just gonna be speeding through all of it because like I said, it's always the same for the most part, so we're just gonna go ahead and let that roll. One last time, I'm going to be taking that Jaclyn Hill palette and that emerald shade again with the flat shader brush. I'm just going to go ahead and apply it on my bottom lashes just like we did on the lash line. Alrighty guys, that completes the tutorial for today. If you like it, please like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!